Hey guys, JPMX21 here. Welcome back to Pokémon Showdown. We are back at Showdown 2 weeks after when we were using Mega Gengar. If I'm not mistaken, yes, we were using Mega Gengar. That was the last time we were on Showdown. We're back on Showdown, and we were in Ubers, and now we are dropping to UU. And let me tell you, in UU, something is not right. Look at this. Look at our team, Mamoswine. What is Mamoswine doing in UU? This thing needs to go back to OU. This thing is probably the most used Pokemon in UU right now. It's probably one of the most, if not the most used Pokemon in UU. But either way, we're not focusing on Mamoswine on this team. The main Pokemon on our team is Mega Ampharos, and we're using Mega Ampharos. Then, taking a look at our team, we have Life Orb Mamoswine, Black Sludge Tentacruel, Focus Sash Infernape, with Gunk Shot. Yes, this is a very good set. This is probably a better set in OU because of the Azumarill and some other stuff. But it's also good here because of Florges. But our next Pokemon can really take care of Florges as well. That actually was an RU and got bumped up to UU, which is Dual Blade, and I actually really like him. I'm not mad that he got bumped up, but I'm kind of sad that RU, he was one of the biggest defensive walls in the physically defensive walls in RU, but it's just what you gotta do. He was really used, so I understand. And then, last but not least, we have a Choice Specs Adaptability Porygon Z. Let's go ahead and go for a battle. Probably gonna do 2 if the battles don't take too long. They don't take too short time. Let's see, and there we go. Mamoswine. I told you, Mamoswine is the most used Pokemon in UU right now. So we have Hydreigon, Crobat, Feraligatr, Mamoswine, Darmanitan, and Espeon. So let's see what our team can handle and what our team cannot. What is the biggest threat in my opponent's team? Hydreigon, I don't see Hydreigon being that much of a problem because we have Choice Specs Ice Beam, we have Close Combat on Infernape, and we also have Icicle Crash and Ice Shard on our Mamoswine. Crobat's probably going to be his Defogger, also used as a Choice Bandit if it really wants to, but Ampharos needs to take care of him. Feraligatr, Ampharos as well. Ampharos has to do some work on it. As well, I think Mamoswine can do some work on it. I mean, he's weak to it, but he can still do a pretty nice work. Mamoswine, Infernape has to come through with the close combat. Dual Blade can do work to Espeon. Porygon Z, for the Darmanitan, we need Mamoswine as well as Tentacruel. Tentacruel needs to be here. We also have the Rapid Spin on our Tentacruel and Dazzling Gleam, so for that Hydreigon. So I think I'm going to open up with the Dual Blade, predicting him to open up with the Espeon because he thinks I'm going to set up my rocks. That's the first thought that I have. And he opens up with Darmanitan. See, this thing is not good. This thing is scarfed. This thing is about to Flare Blitz me. And am I really going to appreciate that? I don't think so. So the best option here is probably to go out into our Tentacruel. But Darmanitan, I don't know. I mean, he's really frail. That's probably the main reason why he's still in UU. But he's a big UU threat. He's probably one of the biggest, top usage definitely. I'm kind of going for switching out into Tentacruel. Because this thing, even if he goes for... I mean, I'm Eviolite, and I have a really good defense stat, but he's gonna destroy me with a Flare Blitz. It's sheer force boosted. And some people think sheer force boosts because of the recoil. No. Yeah, there's the... Jesus Christ, that did so much damage. This thing... I need to keep it. I need to keep one of my walls. I need to keep one of my walls. I need to keep it. That did so much damage. Oh my goodness. This thing is ridiculous. This thing is ridiculous. I mean, I have to go down my Tentacruel. But... Ampharos, can Ampharos really take a... No, I don't outspeed, and none of my Pokemon outspeed, of course, because he's Scarfed. I hope he's Scarfed. If not, I'm doing a big mistake. But since I'm Focus Sash, I'm gonna go out into my Infernape, and I'm going to go for a close combat's gonna do a good damage to everybody, with the exception of Espeon. But even though Espeon don't has really good defenses. Physically defense, so close combat should do a decent amount of damage. So let's see what we were gonna do. He's gonna send out the Mamoswine. We are gonna kill it with a close combat. That's probably the thing he was hoping for, but he just sacked his Mamoswine. Pretty much like I did with our Tentacruel, but we're talking. My opponent's team doesn't have that big walls. My opponent's team is kind of hyper-offensive. I mean, the only walls that I see is probably Crobat that can take some hits, and Espeon takes some special hits. Maybe? I don't know, but I think close combat is the best option once again. He misses a Zen Headbutt, so he does pack a Zen Headbutt. That's decent. We're gonna go for another close combat. I didn't want to go for Mach Punch because I'm not sure if it's gonna kill or not. I'm not going to use damage calcs right now. But he is going to go for Crobat. He's going to outspeed me, go for a Brave Bird. So I am going to go in my Focus Sash. So I'm Blaze, and if I'm going on my Focus Sash, I'm gonna get a boost to my Flare Blitz. So I'm gonna go for it. I have everything to go for it. Let's see, is he going to do it? He's going to do it. We're going to go down to our Sash, and we're going to go down as well. He's going to go down too because of the Flare Blitz boosted by the Blaze, but we're going to go down as well. So, at this point in the game, Dual Blade can do a massive amount. Dual Blade pretty much wins us the game if we take that Hydreigon. If we take that Hydreigon out, Dual Blade wins us the game. So, Mamoswine's probably our best bet right now, or Porygon Z. Porygon Z, we have everything for our opponent's Pokemon. We have Ice Beam for the Hydreigon, we have Thunderbolt for the Feraligatr, and we have Dark Pulse for the Espeon. So, Porygon Z, Shitty B, it's gonna go out into the Hydreigon. So, what is gonna do more damage? I think Ice Beam's gonna do more damage. It's super effective, even though it's not stab. But Dry Attack gives the boost. Adaptability, it's pretty much the same thing of being super effective. But it's not 80, it's 80. It's 80. I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam. I'm not going to predict anything. I probably should. Focus Energy? Wait, what? Focus Energy Hydreigon. Wait, what? Match is forfeited. Wait, what? Focus Energy Hydreigon? What? Okay. The only Pokemon that competitively that I've seen competitively using Focus Energy is Kingdra. But okay, let's go ahead and go for the battle. We won that one. thanks to our Infernape. Our Infernape was our go-to victory. So we find an opponent. My opponent is bringing a Zoroark, a Tormanitan, a Nidoqueen, a Hydreigon, a Frostlass, and a Tornadus. Okay, so what is biggest threat on my opponent's team? Okay, let's see. Tornadus, Ampharos needs to come and work. Frostlass, Dual Blade is going to do some nice work, as well as Infernape, but Frostlass commonly packs Destiny Bond, so, but that's no problem, because if Frostlass goes for Destiny Bond, we can set up a Swords Dance, and we have Shadow Sneak as well. We have priority, so we can outspeed it. Hydreigon, not that big of a threat, to be honest, because of our Infernape, as well as Zoroark. But Zoroark's probably gonna be the lead. I already know. Everybody that has a Zoroark, it's like 70%. There's a 70% chance that he's gonna open up with Darmanitan and Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen looks like one of the biggest threats, if not the biggest threat on my opponent's team, because it's bulky, it can take some hits. Mamoswine needs to put in work with it, with Earthquake, as well as Tentacruel with Scald. Choice Specs, Ice Beam with our boy Porygon Z should do a good amount of damage, and we haven't used our Mega Ampharos. So, but I'm gonna open up with Infernape since he has two Dark types, two Pokemon weak to that. So he's gonna open up with Darmanitan. Surprise, surprise! I'm gonna go for a Mach Punch just to scout out if he really is a Zoroark or not. And he's not. He's definitely a Darmanitan. He's gonna have Earthquake. He's gonna pack it. But I actually want to save our Infernape. Is he gonna go for another Earthquake? Jesus Christ! I just noticed we have 4 Pokemon weak to ground and no immunities. So this Earthquaking Darmanitan is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a big problem. But I think I could have killed it. I could have killed it if I really thought I could have killed it, because close combat was gonna destroy him. But now I'm just gonna press close combat and our Infernape is done. But that's not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world. But we do know that he's Scarfed, because there is no way he was going to naturally outspeed us. So we do know that he's Scarfed. So a Pokemon, the best situation here is probably looking our Mamoswine. Since he's Scarfed, he doesn't have sheer force boost from the Earthquake, so we should be able to eat one up. So I'm gonna go for should I go for an Icicle Crash, predicting the switch out into the Hydreigon? It's actually not a bad thought. And my opponent actually has 2 Pokemon weak to ground. I was gonna say he has a lot of Pokemon weak to ground, but no, he doesn't. I'm probably gonna go for, I'm gonna go for the Icicle Crash, predicting him. This game doesn't look, setting up the rocks on this game doesn't look too relevant. I want to say it doesn't look too relevant, because only the Frostlass and the Tornadus are gonna take damage from that. Kind of, my opponent is thinking, what is he gonna do? I'm gonna start this timer. But this Darmanitan could have been gone. And he does go for the Hydreigon. We're gonna go for Icicle Crash and take him out. That was a perfect turn, perfectly predicted, and there we go. There we go. And now, I don't know, Darmanitan can come, Flare Blitz, even though it's not super effective. Okay, I know what this thing's gonna do. I know what this thing's gonna do. This thing's probably gonna go for a Destiny Bond. Just go for it. I know you wanna do it. I'm gonna go for our Dual Blade. It's a good switch because both of our stabs are super effective on it. Oh, it's gonna set up the spikes. That's not bad. We're gonna set up a Swords Dance because Frostlass, the only move that Frostlass runs, the only offensive. You son of, I totally forgot. This thing is usually used as a taunt. You son of a damn. Okay, it's a 2-hit KO. That's perfect. You're gonna. Oh, okay. So you're setting up the layers of spikes. So that's basically what Frostlass does. Frostlass only sets up spikes, uses taunt. The only offensive move that I run on my Frostlass is Icy Wind. Another, what does it run? It's spikes, taunt, Icy Wind, and what is it? I don't know. Destiny Bond, of course, Destiny Bond. I was just mentioning it, and of course, Destiny Bond. Oh, okay. Did I mess up? No, I did. Okay. I actually thought we were messing this thing up, but no. Let's see. This thing probably wants to go for our Earth Power because if he sent it out Needle Queen, he knows. It's because of its special. It's because of it's a special Needle Queen. So its stab is gonna do a massive amount of damage to everybody except Tentacruel, but Tentacruel is gonna take some damage. I'm gonna go out into our Porygon Z. I don't know what is Needle Queen usually runs. It is physical. It is a physical Needle Queen. So why did I switch out? I don't know, because I probably couldn't touch it, and this misplay that I did right now, going back into our Dual Blade, probably just lost me the game. That's what I'm telling you. It probably just lost me the game. But I think I can live an Earthquake. It's not Sheer Force boosted. What is Rivalry? Rivalry boosts the attack when you're facing a Pokemon of the same gender or a Pokemon of the different gender. Is it the same? I think it's the same. And it lowers if it's the... So, our Porygon Z wasn't even a gender. I'm thinking this thing could be Rivalry, but it usually runs as a Sheer Force. As a Sheer Force user. But, okay, we're gonna eat that up. Oh, he's Life Orb. It's Life Orb. So I didn't look that up. I actually didn't. No, you can't. You just can't. I don't think this thing has any speed investments, but even if it has, we're gonna go here with our Mamoswine, Ice Shard, and end it. So this, I think, I don't know. This is gonna be a close one. This is gonna be a close one. This is gonna be a close one. Ice Shard is gonna do the work. I don't think. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think he wants to stay to be with the Needle Queen again. Darmanitan. We already know that he's Scarfed, and we already know that we're not gonna eat a. But I can go for a Ice Shard just to do some damage and go out into our Ampharos just so we can be scarfed into Flare Blitz and go out into our Ampharos, Mega Evolve, and go for a move because Ampharos can run house right now because Ampharos is bulky. But even though he's gonna take the spike damage, I forgot about the spikes. He's gonna go for the Flare Blitz. He's gonna go for the Flare Blitz. That's just what I wanted. I'm sorry, Mamoswine, but we're finally gonna use our Ampharos. But This is gonna be a close one. This is going to be a very close one. I think you can live a Flare Blitz. Not sure. I hope you can. Let's go. Please live it. Live it. Live. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Biggest threat right now, it's the Zoro. No, biggest threat right now, it's the Tornadoes. The Tornadoes is the biggest threat because if... Is this Tornadoes? This is my question. Is this Tornadoes? Because... No. Zoroark, when Zoroark in the first place, he transforms into the Pokemon that's in the last. I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch. I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch if we live it, but if we don't... Oh, knockoff, we're gonna eat that up. I don't think... Yeah, that's a... What? It one-shotted? I'm sorry, I was not expecting this. I honestly was not expecting a Volt Switch to one-shot a Zoroark. Even though... Was it Life Orb? Was it Life Orb? No. Jesus, I wasn't expecting. To be honest, I was not expecting it to kill. I wasn't. But we still don't have this thing in the bag. We have 8.5% on our Ampharos, and I believe Tornadus is a special Pokemon. At least the Therian form is, because it usually runs as uses Hurricane. But Sludge Bomb's gonna do more damage, and I think I'm gonna go for a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb's gonna do more damage. Let's hope he misses the Hurricane, so he is indeed special, and we're gonna get a crit, and he's gonna get the poison. That is just perfect. And now I'm gonna go for another one. So I don't think a Hurricane is gonna one-shot. I don't know what's Tornadoes. It connects. It's not going to. Don't get confused. We're gonna take this Tornadoes out, and we are going to get out of here with 2 wins. So lucky. Come on. Hurricane has a 70 or 75% chance to miss. So lucky. That's what my opponent said. Okay. I mean, I don't usually be salty when I lose my matches, but oh well. We do get 2 wins in this showdown session. I hope you guys enjoyed this showdown session. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel as well, because I really appreciate if you guys do that. And when it comes to next week, or whenever we're gonna play Showdown again, probably next week. Yeah, next week. Next week? I'm not sure, because next week's gonna be a busy week. But I don't know. Next time when we're gonna be on Showdown, we are going to be in. I'm honestly thinking. I'm still thinking. We're gonna be in. We're gonna go to RU, and we're gonna use our boy Mega Ampharos. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to RU, and we're gonna go use Mega Ampharos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, saying it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel as well, because I really appreciate if you guys do that. And I will see you all in the next time.